Everyone, the Lakers got their first preseason win of this preseason, which was very nice, right? But again, don't get too high on the highs, don't get too low on the lows. What did the game actually look like? How did the Lakers look? Now, right off the bat, we didn't have LeBron James and Russell Westbrook or Patrick Beverley. Neither of them played. As far as like a rotation guys, Dennis Schroeder won't officially be available till Monday, so he very likely will play. I believe it's Tuesday's game, stuff like that. But outside of that, who were the standouts? Who were the guys that really showed promise in this game? Because there were a lot. This was a really good game by the Lakers. They looked very controlled. They looked very comfortable. They led for the most part, start to finish. They looked really good. Now, the Warriors starters did come back in and regain the lead at some point, but all in all, the Lakers looked really good. They were up by 6 at half, and everything was just kind of clicking for them. I mean, against pretty much most of the starters. I mean, the only ones that didn't play for the Warriors were Clay and Draymond. Clay and Draymond didn't play for the Warriors, but everyone else did, and the Lakers hung in there tight. I really enjoyed watching this game. I really like what I saw from the Lakers as a whole, as a team, in its entirety. We also shot well from the free throw line, which was very surprising. We were 94% from the free throw line, which is huge, and we were 44% from three. So that was huge for this team. We did good on rebounds. We did have 17 turnovers. I'd like to kind of cut back on that. That would be probably my biggest takeaway from this. But free throw shooting and three-point shooting was very good today. I really liked what I saw from them. I mean, we even outshot the Warriors, which is saying something. Again, it's preseason. Don't get too high, too crazy, too carried away. And a lot of that three-point shooting came from one man, which we'll touch on in a moment. But first guy I want to talk about is obviously Anthony Davis. He still continues to just look like the absolute monster. If this is the Anthony Davis that we're going to get this season, I am extremely confident. I mean, dude played 21 minutes, had 28 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, shot 50% from the field, 9 of 18 overall, 50% from 3, was 2 of 4 from 3, but he was 8 for 8 from the free throw line. I love that. That's what we need to see. That's what we need from Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is so good, so skilled, so talented. He's going to get to the free throw line a lot. We need him to make his free throws. He also contributed to a block. But Anthony Davis he's looked great in every game that he's played. He's really dominating. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing from Anthony Davis. This is the Anthony Davis we need. And it sounds like Darvin Ham is planning on playing Davis at the 5 a lot, which is surprising. It's just health. I mean, that's always been Anthony Davis's thing, right? Can he stay healthy? Can he stay out on the court? Because if he can, dude is an absolute monster. Come on. And I know some people might look at the rebounds and go, yeah, but he only had 3 rebounds. It's preseason. Again, when you're in preseason, if a guy's got position, you're not fighting for the rebound like you would otherwise. It's just how it works, right? Both teams, if you watch the game, if you've watched any games this preseason, a lot of times guys will just let the other guy get the ball. If he's there and he's got it, you don't see the effort that you usually see in the regular season and stuff because you're not trying to get hurt and you're not trying to hurt the other guy. It's just preseason. It's not anything major. But Anthony Davis has really shined, and I really like what I see from him by himself. Without Westbrook and LeBron, and with those guys, have all looked really good. Lonnie Walker continues to really impress for me. The guy, 14 points in 23 minutes. He also contributed with 4 assists. He was 50% from 3 also, and he knocked down his first 2, which was really nice. Took care of the ball. He had 1 turnover. We saw a little playmaking from him. And he's just gotten solid. You see his length. You see the defense that he can play. You see the way he can finish with that length. He's got a 6'10" wingspan. He's been very solid, especially for a guy that didn't do training camp and missed an entire week. He's getting more and more comfortable out there, and he's really starting to show that promise, why the Lakers went and got him. And I think he could end up being a real contributor, especially if they do start Davis at the 5. They start Davis at the 5. You could go like Russ, Patrick Beverley, Walker, or Kendrick Nunn and Walker, and LeBron and Anthony Davis. Like, that could be your starting 5, and that's a really decent starting 5, especially with Walker's length, ability to play make, as well as, if his shot is falling. And I've said this before in the past. Walker has had a season where he shot 40% from 3. I'm not saying he's going to shoot 40% this year, but can he shoot like 36%, which is above league average or even around league average? If he can do and continue to build on what we've seen from him, I really think he could be a huge asset for this Lakers team. But without Kendrick Nunn, man, this dude, I am so glad he has played as well as I've wanted him to, because I hyped this guy up like nobody's business. I was like, man, this dude, you don't understand. And Nunn has proved me right so far, and I love it. 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists in 25 minutes. Really good. Incredible. I mean, the dude continues to light it up from 3. He's been a dead-eye shooter from 3. He was 4 of 7 from 3 in this game. He's knocking it down everywhere. I mean, he's playing on the ball, in transition. He's scoring from every point of attack, which I love seeing. That pick and roll with Kendrick Nunn is so butter, man. Like, he really runs that and operates that pick and roll really good. Couple forces, but for the most part, dude has just been, he's been a huge, solid contributor. And like I've said, this is a guy that's really going to have an impact on this Laker team. This is a guy that is going to get us wins that we may not have gotten otherwise. It's just whether he starts or comes off the bench. I mean, if he comes off the bench, this guy could easily be the 6th man of the year. This guy is that versatile, that talented, that good. He's a great scorer, but can also facilitate, which we saw today. I mean, if he could replicate what he did today, every game this season, or roughly every game, average essentially, you're talking about a guy that could give you 20 and 25 and 5 off the bench every night. Like, how many teams have a guy like that can come off the bench and give you 25 and 5? Not very many. And Kendrick Nunn is a guy that you could plug in the starting lineup, bring off the bench, do whatever. So versatile. I mean, really, he's phenomenal. Phenomenal. And there are multiple guys that were really great this night. Even Toscano Anderson, I really like some of his hustle plays, defensive plays, stuff like that. He looked really good. Reeves, like, if you didn't watch the game, Reeves probably didn't, like, if you just look at the box score of Reeves, you'd think like, he didn't really do much. But if you watched him play, he was very nice today. Put up 7, 4, and 4. But it was just everything he did. He's just such a smart player. Makes such smart plays. Max Christie, man, I still praise him. Like, he is so good defensively. He for a 19-year-old kid, just so good defensively. I mean, one of his first shots, or first defensive stops, was a block shot on Jordan Poole, where Jordan Poole just tried to cross him up and shoot over him, and Christie just sent it out of there. I love that. I love what I've seen from Christie on the defensive end. Still needs to get his shooting down, still needs to work on that, but that'll come. He's 19, he's a kid, he's only going to improve and get better. But the real MVP tonight, man, Matt Ryan, really, really, really stepped up. I mean, dude was 6 of 9 from 3. He had 20 points, and he was a dead-eye shooter. 20 points in 20 minutes. And I mean, that's what he was known for, right? Is his shooting, just being able to be a knockdown shooter, a guy that could get hot. And supposedly he is one of the guys fighting for a roster spot, that the Lakers are considering bringing him on for that last roster spot. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, if he could play the way he's played, I wouldn't mind it at all. Cole Swider, really disappointed again today, in my opinion. I mean, this is 3 straight games where he's basically missed, has gone like 1 for 6 or 0 for 7. He missed 14 straight shots, started heating up a little bit, and then comes into this game and you think like, okay, like he got hot towards the end of the last game. What can he do this game? And just really just it continues to, I don't know if it's just a bad streak or what, but he's just not able to knock down the shots that we've seen him capable of. I think part of that is just, he's young. He's a kid trying to figure it out, trying to work it out. He's a guy that needs to develop. But Matt Ryan, 25 years old, 6'7" size. So he's a little smaller than Swider, but still got some good size. He tries on defense. He's not a great defender, but at least he tries. He's better than Cole Swider. I wouldn't mind if the Lakers brought Matt Ryan on. I think he's a guy that is only going to get more comfortable and can really knock down shots. I really like what. Anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. What did you think of this game? What did you think of the win? It was a great game. It really was. I'm glad the Lakers got a win just for, that W column. Much better than last season. But I've said it time and time again, I don't really care how many games they win. I don't care if they lose every preseason game. I just care about what do the guys that matter look like. And we keep seeing the guys that matter are really good. They are playing very good basketball. This team looks very good. I really like what we saw. And it was a good win. Let's celebrate this win. But anyway, again, love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below.